Hi, everybody. Welcome to 1976. I'm excited about this year because I get to play Don't Fear the Reaper. Yeah. Anyway, let's get the old piano fired up. How's everyone doing today? How you doing? We got a few requests already. Temple Ship on Fire. Foreplay by Boston. Oh, yes. I grew up with that record, so definitely. Don't Go Breaking My Heart by Elton John. Is that Don't Go Breaking My Heart? I don't know. We'll see. David Bowie, Wild is the Wind. The Plains of Kildare by Andy Irvine. Sounds cool. The greatest year. Fly Like an Eagle? Oh, that is a good one. Who did that one? I know Seal did a cover that was awesome, but I love the original. It's so... Steve Miller Band? Yeah, that's a dope one. That is really cool. Okay, getting some stuff loaded up here. Oh, Clora said it's the best year because it's the year he was born. That's fair. That's fair. Oh, hang on. Breath of fire. The cleansing breath of fire. I need to wash this this microfiber cloth. I don't think it's doing a very good job, but look how cute it is. Some of you have seen this before, but I just have to. Look, it's packs. 2D packs. There we go. Aw. Okay. Black Napkins, Frank Zappa. I'm always down to play Zappa, for sure. Okay, let me get my piano sound going, and then we'll get going. Happy birthday, Just a Passerby. My birthday is on Tuesday. And it's a big one. I'm having feelings about it. All right. Here we go. Fly like an eagle. We might have to start with that one because now it's in my head. Okay. Oops, did I not open the... Fly like an eagle. All right. We are all set up. Oh, I guess I need to type this and also say this. Dear everyone, please request one song per person released originally in 1976. Comment with artist and song title. Please keep to under 5 minutes. Or, yeah. Please also be kind and civil. Keep the chat positive and fun. Super chats do get... Oh, I ran out of space. Shoot. All right. Well, I think everyone knows by now. Boop. Okay. There we go. All right, we're going to start with... Actually, you know what? No, let's start with Foreplay because that is, it's the beginning. So I'm curious if anybody here hasn't heard this before, but it's pretty spectacular. And it's gonna rock your world, but in a way that you maybe don't expect. So Foreplay leads into the hit Longtime, which is going to be like an 8-minute long experience. But I might go for it because it's such a part of my childhood that I'm biased. So I think we will do it. It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. Okay, ready? No, you're not. Major. Love these chords. And then suspension. I got to see that live. It was so cool. And this chord. It's probably a flat 6, honestly. Maybe. Oh yeah, this is... Halftime. Right. Fake out. There it is. I love that. Carries over. 3-part harmony at least. course my dad were here. This chord. Now it's distorted, electric. Oh, I love that. Wow, that was so nostalgic for me. Foreplay, I just have to like skip back to the beginning to get to where it starts. See, because it. Okay, so the whole intro is in a different key than the rest of the song, which makes sense. They do a really nice transition from Foreplay into Longtime. It's those long organ chords, but the way they like find to the new key is really exciting. So that it's like, I think it's kind of like a harmonic minor kind of sound, right? Because it's like, well, no, maybe not. Oh, sorry. But there is like, so it's very minor, but then there's that one part where it's like, I swear that chord is in there sometimes. Oh, I don't know. But that line is so cool. I really enjoyed it. The organ, who was playing the organ? I can't remember. But yeah, I got to see this live, and it was really exciting. Super dynamic. Okay. So that line's going on. Sorry. And then it goes. Sorry. F. That's the 5 chord. That's the. Yeah. But the part I really want to figure out is this. So you got the guitar doing the power chords all along with it during that part. That just sounds really dope. So they resolve here to. So this is called a Picardy third in the classical realm. This is when you like have a song in a minor key, and then at the very end, usually you resolve all the tension to a major home chord instead of the minor. So da 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 da. But then. So, okay, it goes up to this chord, and then some kind of C minor chord, with lots of tension in it. And then okay, I love this part. That's so cool. So they got this like this minorish C chord. and it's got lots of tensions in it. Maybe even that. And then it goes, you hear the, and then, why does that sound so sinister? That's a harmonic minor-ish feeling, but I like, it's like you play your home note and then you play the 5 chord against it. I don't know why it sounds so clashy in the context, though. And then this is my favorite one. No. There it is. Okay. What is that? Okay, it's a half diminished 7th chord. It's so cool. And then it resolves to this. So then it's a suspension, which gives it that classical feeling too. That da, 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 da. But we're still not in the right key yet. We're kind of in the key of C. We got to get to the key of F. Nope. What is that? Okay, so we're here. Major, and then it turns to minor, and they add a 7th. Pretty. And then this is sounds so psychedelic. To this, okay, so. Major, 4. And then maybe minor, maybe it's, okay. So, wrong chord, wrong inversion. What was it? Minor, yeah. Back to C major. Oh, okay, I get it. All right. So they use the C chord as the 5 chord of the new key. That's actually a very tried and true way to reorient the ear. Anyway, and then Longtime is, I think it's in Mixolydian mostly. It's like it's all very Mixolydian sounding. Rock major, right? Sorry. Kind of with the pedal point, but then for the pre-chorus, I really like that run because he lands on like a dissonant note. And they got that da 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 da. So it's 1 flat 7 4 pretty much most of the time. And that guy can sing. All those 3-part harmonies. The bassist was killer. The drums are great. All the halftime to up tempo. The acoustic guitar breaks. The hooks of the chicka-cha, chicka-cha. Always coming in. It's a great. All right. Thanks. Let's move forward. Next, we're gonna do "Fly Like an Eagle" by by Steve Miller Band. Here we go. I see that there's 2 versions, but I'm going to play the longer one. Oh, it's too soft. There we go. Ooh, this one's a lot louder.
slipping, slipping, slipping into the future. I wanna fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle, let my spirit carry me. I want to fly like an eagle till I'm free. I go through the revolution, feed the babies who don't have enough to eat. Shoe the children with no shoes on their feet. House the people living in the street. Oh, there's a solution. I want to fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle, let my spirit carry me. I want to fly like an eagle till I'm free. Right through the revolution.
Okay, I'm going to stop it and analyze it a little bit, but this is such a great song. And I can't hear it without also sort of hearing the Seal version at the same time. I keep expecting Steve to do the little like vocal things that Seal did, like, wanna house the people. Okay, so this one's in A Dorian, which is why it has a little bit of a like magical, cool sound to it. And what really strikes me about this is the vocal style. Like, it's really, I think like Don't Fear the Reaper is another one in that style. And Blue Öyster Cult didn't often sing that way. It was like kind of a stylistic choice they made for that song, which really, really works. And I don't know Steve Miller Band enough to know if this is how he always sings or if this was just for this song. But not only is he singing in this sort of like kind of soft, almost like I couldn't give a care kind of tone, even though obviously the song is about a lot of really passionate things he's really passionate about, but it gives it that like cool sound. There's no vibrato, there's no dynamic changes. It's very, yeah, just like fly like an eagle, very cool, wanna da 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 da, almost like a little smooth jazzy kind of. But then he's also got some kind of processing on the voice that gives it, what do you think it is? It's a little bit of modulation or chorus or something that gives it that kind of movement, little silvery tone to it, which is makes it sound kind of futuristic to me. You know, futuristic like the way the Jetsons would imagine the future, you know. But it's also got a lot of funk elements. You know, the guitar is very funky, the bass very funky, drums pretty funky. And then it's got this amazing like synth that is doing these patterns. Again, I don't know if it's programmed or played or what, but it's got gobs of delay and really cool effects on it. And it often is going up in kind of like different arpeggios or little ascending groupings in different ways. We can figure out some of those, but the main like chords. So there's a lot of this kind of feeling. Let me play it down here. That's too bassy sound. Which was such a move, I would say, this time. And I love this move. This is when you're in like a minor key and you go down to the flat 7 chord while you kind of keep a pedal point here. This just sounds amazing. Sorry, went too far up. So that's kind of how it feels. That do 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 ta ta do 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 do. So nice. And then time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future. It doesn't really have a strong chord progression, but it's got like an organ, I think, doing stuff where you can hear the like Dorian sounds underneath it. Like, sorry. Oh shit! What just happened? I clicked the wrong button. Oh yeah, and there's that first synth line. Da, 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 da. Is that what it's doing? It's going up in thirds. Yeah. Okay, so minor, add a third, add a third. All the white keys, if you just play A, C, E, and then you go skip a white key and go up again, you're just going to be playing thirds above. So that's what that's doing. And then
time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping.
Yeah, it almost sounds like the organ's doing like dun, kind of that sort of thing, maybe with a little Dorian moment there. But it mostly just stays kind of on A. Into the future, and then I wanna fly like an eagle to the sea. Has a line cliche. It's subtle, but it's there. This little chromatic walk down that creates chords each time. I really like it. And guess what? There's a flat 6 note in there, which is really yummy hearing it after this one. I love that moment. To the sea, fly like an eagle, let that spirit carry me. I wanna fly. I think I'm doing the seal version. Oh yeah, right into your future. And it's even here, I think. Feed the babies. Don't have enough to eat. It's really subtle though. Chew the children. So that's kind of what's going on harmonically. Let's listen to the rest of it because it's really cool.
Who don't have enough to eat, shoe the children, with no shoes on their feet. How's the people living in the street?
Oh, it's a slow version of the line cliche. That's cool. I want da 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 da. I don't have enough to eat. Shoe the children with no shoes on their feet. So it's just halftime of that progression. That's smart.
Oh, there's a solution. I want to fly like
Love the ride cymbal here. The offbeats.
fly like an eagle.
Sorry, it'll probably be over here on the bell.
I want to fly like an eagle till I'm free. Right through the revolution. Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping.
Oh, there's a delay on his... Oh, shit, there's a delay on his voice, too. It's really short, though, but you can kind of hear a little slap back.
Into the future.
Nice funk, like, pulling back that backbeat.
Keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping.
Okay, we got sound effects.
Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future.
It's A minor.
Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future.
I like this part. And Seal goes, whoa, in between. Whoa.
I want to fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle, let my spirit carry me. I want to fly like an eagle till I'm free.
Ooh, nice fill.
Through the revolution.
I would say this definitely has like psychedelic qualities, right? I mean, pulling it back. A lot of space. Sorry, I know it's out of time with those music. I hate that.
Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping.
A little more reverb on his voice now. Is
Future.
he slipping into the future? Oh, he's saying TikTok, right? Yeah.
Slipping, slipping, slipping into the future.
I want to live inside that synth. Maybe I should just find out what it is. Get one. I don't think I've ever heard this very, very, very last few seconds with the beep. Almost sounds like a heart monitor or something. So cool. Great request. All right. Next up is Temple, Ship on Fire. Don't know this one. I don't think I know this one. Maybe I do. Temple, Ship on Fire. Krautrock.
Last of his lighting kind, cruising the desert highways, knows no right in time. I am the only master of the ship on fire. Nobody will help me through the gates of power. We'll go all the way down to the city lights. Where you will meet someday. His lady in silver white. I am the only master.
Woo! Baseline.
Ship on fire. Nobody will help me through the gates of power. Evil burns his skin. Sand in his eyes like darts. He's lost in an empty country. Keyboard in the mug. I am the only master of the ship on fire. Nobody will help me through the gates of power.
This is very cool. I'm gonna stop and do a little analysis to keep the YouTube gods happy. Okay, so apparently this is Krautrock. Yeah. And it's kind of in G. But it stays in one place for a while and then it moves to a new place. And then it moves, somewhere else. So it's kind of in G. And there's this cool parallel perfect fifth thing going on. Sorry. Oh, wait. I'm a huge fan of this. I really like how that sounds against the G. How tense. Like there's dissonance pretty much everywhere. Maybe not that last one, but pretty much. And he's singing on this note pretty much, right? I don't think it changes, but it's all about the rhythm and the delivery and what he says. And then it's gonna go up to C. And okay, so we get I do kind of hear chords here, like major chord. Back to G. Da 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 da. Ooh, sounds like a train. I like the synths a lot. Let's mention that. Oh, the bass just moved. That's so exciting. Oh man, that just ends. Okay. So this was the only album that this band released, self-titled, in 1976, a year in which many underground bands released self-titled albums. They like to remain hidden and mysterious, like Pyramid, Third Eye, and Temple. Cool. Good request. Very good. All right, I think it's time for Bowie, my friends. Wild is the Wind. Let me use the... Let's pause that for a moment. So I wanted to play it on streaming just because the only hit I got on YouTube was the music video, which tends to just have lower audio quality. But I'm seeing that these versions are very different lengths, and I may have made a mistake. But this one it's got a heaviness to it, I think, because it's very minor. It does have that almost like soul. Maybe soul backdrop, like the bass doing that kind of thing, like, and the, you know, it almost gives you that feeling of like, is it a Bee Gees song that's like something something da na 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 da da da, but like that kind of production almost, but set to in a minor space. And then Bowie is crooning. He's in this very, you know, because Bowie can sound a lot of different ways. He's in his mid-range. He's singing very like velvety, and he's not doing his like, you know, now there's something, you know, the nasal one, and he's not doing the like, you know. So he's doing this. He's like husky. It's just so pretty. It's like a massage, and mainly chords are like this, which is probably the saddest two chords in the minor key. It's, I think, the home chord and then the 4 chord. There's just no hope. So it does that a lot. Then there's a moment of hope where it switches to this, just for a moment, but then we're back. They also have a moment of flat sixness and a harmonic minor sitch. So that's what's going on with the harmony.
Know your life itself. Like the leaf
Rumba? Oh, okay.
Oh, my darling, cling to me. For we're like creatures of the wind. Wild is the wind. Wild as the wind. You touch me. I hear the sound of mandolin.
Wow.
With your kiss, my life begins. Oh, it's spring to me, all things to me. Don't you know your life itself?
Oh,
Like the leaf
there be a flanger or something on the guitar, acoustic, or everything.
Oh, my darling, cling to me. Oh, we're like creatures in the wind.
Phaser.
And wild is the wind. Wild is the wind.
Flat six.
Wild is the wind.
Pretty.
Wild
Pretty.
is the wind. Wild
God.
is the
Acoustic. I've actually never heard that one, which means I probably haven't heard the album, Station to Station. Can we just... he's just... I think... I wonder if he ever did this, or you can tell me, or attempted it, but I would have loved to see and hear David Bowie be Dr. Frankenfurter in Rocky Horror. I think he would have killed it. All right, we're gonna keep moving. That was just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. All right. Next is The Plains of Kildare by Andy Irvine and Paul Brady. It's Leanne's requests, and I seem to really like what Leanne likes, so I am excited. I'm going to guess it might be a little I'm going to guess it's either going to be folky, just because of the name, and or maybe a little psychedelic. I don't know. It's going to be good. Folky, check.
You bold sportsmen, and listen to my story about noble Stewball, that gallant racing pony. Arthur Marble was the man that first brought Stewball here, but to run with Miss Grease along the plains of Kildare.
Oh, it's Kildare, okay.
And the fame of his actions we've heard of before, but now he is challenged by young Mrs. Gore for to run with Miss Greasel, that handsome grey mare, with 10,000 gold guineas on the plains of Kildare. And the cattle they were brought out with saddle, whip and bridle, and the gentlemen did shout at the sight of the gallant riders, viewing the cattle just as they came there. Oh, they all laid their money on the Monaghan grey mare.
Okay, this is great. I love folk music. It's in I would say 6/8. You could also say 3/4. But it goes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So slow 6/8 or a normal 3/4. And but what they do right here is exciting to me. Instead of putting the accent on the 1, they put it on the 2. And that really throws you off because you rely on the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 to tell you where the hell you are. So let me see if I can find it for you.
And the cattle they were brought out with saddle, whip and bridle, and the gentlemen did shout at the sight of the gallant riders, viewing the cattle just as they came there. Oh, they all laid their money on the Monaghan grey mare.
At least that's how I heard it. Okay, we'll keep going.
And the order
I think it's Dorian again.
And away they did fly, Stewball like an arrow, the grey mare passed by. And if you hadn't been there to have seen them going round, you'd have thought to your heart that he'd there touched the ground. And when at last they came to halfway round the course, Stewball and his rider began to discourse. Says Stewball to the rider, can you tell to me how far is that grey mare this moment from me? Says the rider to Stewball, you run in great style, you're ahead of the grey mare almost half a mile. If you keep your running, I vow and I swear that you never will be beaten by the Monaghan grey mare.
Ah! This da-da-da just makes me think of you guys recognize that, right? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Do you? I won't tell you. little harmonies.
Help to the noble grey mare, as she emptied their pockets on the plains of Kildare.
I like the da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, now it feels like 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a... There's so many stringed instruments in that. I love that sound. Just layered intricacies. That was so cool. I really like it. And, okay, it was Andy, Irvine, Paul Brady. They also had Donald, Lunny, Kevin Burke. Okay, so it's maybe it was four people playing. That's awesome. Okay, that was Plains of Kildare by Andy Irvine. If you just look that up, you'll find it. Cool. Okay, it's time for Don't Fear the Reaper. Everyone, get your cowbells out. I actually used to have one. I can't remember where I left it. Maybe I left it at the house I used to live in that had the musical instrument room. That seems like a thing that would have happened. But I used to have a cowbell. I only used it one time. I brought it to B-52's concert to play during Rock Lobster. Don't worry, it was really quiet and it was just more for fun. And I just wanted Fred to see it, and he did, and that's all I wanted. Okay, so, but oh yeah, get your best cowbell out. Okay, this is yeah. I'm gonna have to really nerd out about this one because I think this is one of the best songs I've ever heard. I just can't. I just love it so much. It's called Don't Fear the Reaper. The don't fear is optional.
All our times have come here, but now they're gone. Seasons don't fear the reaper, nor do the wind, the sun, or the rain. We can be like they are. Come on, baby, don't fear the reaper. Baby, take my hand, don't fear the reaper. We'll be able to fly. Don't fear the reaper. Baby, I'm your man. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Okay. What's going on? Why is it so good? Well, first, that's the cowbell. I'm kidding. Cowbell's real subtle, I have to be honest. It was only that SNL skit that I think really made it like, oh yeah, there's cowbell. But it's so subtle. It's so subtle. Okay, so yes, I was hoping it was an A. A lot of these songs have been an A, and that's just nice because there's no sharps or flats. So we got the main chord progression is going A, G, L, and that's moving pretty fast for a chord progression, I will say. And these are all chords. Now, whether they're played like actual chords, I would say not so much, but that's what they imply. And this is 1 flat 7 flat 6, and then you go back up. So that's reason number 1. It's so good. Flat 6 chord. And it's also in the pre-chorus. Dun, dun, dun. I think, wait, baby, don't fear the reaper. Yeah. Yeah. So, okay. So it's those 3 chords, except for that breakdown that we're going to get to. That's what's going on in the song. And then the lick. Okay, so the first two notes I have to figure out. Do, dum, da. Okay, I think that's what it is, but I'll double check in a second. Right? Wait. I don't know, is it? Da, 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 da. Right. I thought something was wrong with the way I was playing it. Okay, let me see. So what's going on? Dum, 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 dum. Yeah. Okay, so it basically goes up a power chord. It's basically, and then this tense note, that's the flat 7, and then and I just freaking love how they keep that note against this chord. But what's the third note when they don't? If they oh! Actually, I'm hearing full-on chords. Whoa! No. Okay. Are they just doing that? Is that or inverted? Because that's the lowest note. Oh. Oh, this is more complicated than I thought it was. This is exciting. I've always wondered what this is. Okay. So that is, sorry. That's for sure, but the next one, it's inverted. Da 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 ba. Like that, and then oh, no, but it can't be inverted because the bottom note's there. Okay, I'm so confused. All right, so. Okay, so. I'm not certain, but. That's my best guess right now, without like spending too much time on this. But I think the most exciting thing about it is you get the chords, basically. Sorry. And yeah, and that's nice, but then you also get the down, down against everything. So pretty. And then the vocals come in, and this was one of those deliveries I was talking about before. It's kind of like the Fly Like an Eagle style. It's so pretty. I think it's double tracked, at least. And it's so, da 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 da. I love this melody. Very syncopated. Da 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 da. Like most of those are anticipating the beat, and the last note staying here is so brilliant. Because if they resolved every tension, they go da 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 da, which is fine. But isn't this cooler? Da 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 da. I love it. And there's a harmony on it, I think. Let's see.
All of times have come.
Yeah, the lower harmony is so pretty. I think it's a sixth below. So they're going da. But then at the end it goes up on the bottom one. But with everything, that's what. It's so pretty. It's so good. I love that. What a great option to pick for the harmony. A lot of times vocal harmonies are either above or below the melody based on the range of whoever's harmonizing. For him to sing that same note in harmony above this line, it would be pretty high. Da, 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 da. And, so either it was like just ridiculously high, to do that for a harmony, or they tried it lower and they're like, that sounds good. And it just sounds great because sixths are amazing harmonies. I love. Okay, so that's great. So this completes the chord. And then this last one has the tension. Delicious.
Seasons don't fear the reaper, nor do the wind, the sun, or the rain.
Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, so seasons don't fear the reaper, nor the sun and the rain. Little dip down to 5. And the sun and the rain, we can be like they are. Come on, baby. So just like this little pre-chorus, basically. Season starts on flat 6. Don't fear the reaper. And again, he's ending on this 7th, this 10th note. Reaper, not seasons don't fear the reaper, or whatever. It just sounds, I can't handle it. Reaper, no to the sun. I forgot which elements he's talking about. Let's just say the sun and the rain, and the wind, following the chords all the way up. These are the thirds of the chords. We can be like, and now we're back home, so we can go back down and up the same way we did before. Sorry, I forgot the 5 again. Then the sun and my bad. When the sun and the rain. So it's actually not going like that. My bad. Da, 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 da. We can be like they are. Now we gotta talk about this. Come on, baby, don't fear the reaper. Na, 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 na. All right, so once again, the flat 6 is stealing the show because the melody, it's the same notes, right? Da 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 da. With every so often it goes da 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 da. But it's mainly these two notes, which are also really prominently featured in da 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 da. These two, and against the flat 6 chord, there's a dissonance that is just emotional, which is that. Hear this tritone? Yeah. In this case, it's kind of a little bit like, I don't know, it just feels, Come on, baby. And then the next time it really hits good is back home. There's a major second there, a 9th. It's, take my hand. And then the guitars. Oh, the back and forth is so great. These little guitar solos are so pretty in this song. I don't know if you consider it solo, but these riffs, because I feel like they maybe change a little bit every time. I like that last part. Da, 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 da. So this is the verse, melodies, great guitar. So this is the verse melodies, but the verse melody and harmony, but just saying la la la. So now it's kind of recontextualized, and the guitar is just killing it. Nice bends. 7th chord. Sorry. That feels like such a 70s way to end. I don't know why. Organ. So much organ. Now you know it's going to pick back up. I like that drum fill. Satisfying. Swell. Okay. See, one of the ways that this works so well is that the melody gives so much space for the instrumentation. After this, da, 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 there's an entire next 2 bars. And they use it. They, the first time after this first verse, they did an organ swell. Second time, there's a guitar doing that. Like they just have this beautiful calm response. And that also is the same way that the chorus works. I mean, it's the same vocalist, at least I think it is, or maybe it's just they're so double tracked and there's so much reverb and delay on their voices that they're all blending really well. But you've got a group of voices going, "Don't fear the reaper, will me wanna fly, don't fear the right." One always singing "Don't fear the reaper," and the other singing the other lyrics basically. And I think they're a bit panned, or at least they're just recorded. They sit a little differently, so you do hear separation. But there's just a lot of that call and response relationship, I think, between all sorts of elements in this song.
Romeo and Juliet are together in eternity.
Okay, extension now of this pre-chorus. So before, remember they goes, baby, something, baby, don't fear the reaper, don't me to fly. Then it's into the chorus already, but this time they extend it. They extend the pre-chorus lyrically mostly, and then they take that like repetition of the da 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 with the same lyric, and they just do Romeo and Juliet. I think it's so smart. So I don't know if I've listened to this on headphones before, but I hear maybe a 3-part harmony on Don't Fear the Reaper for this second chorus. So instead of just Don't Fear the Reaper, I think I'm also hearing Don't Fear the... Let's see. Don't fear the reaper at the top. Listen. And on reaper, there's also that note being played, and he's going so that's 3-part harmony. Something like that. Pretty subtle though. Don't fear the reaper. Fuller harmony now. Okay, now this part. Different key. This is very cool. So this whole song has been in A minor, and now it's in some kind of almost like, well, it's a different key. I'll put it that way. I'm not really, you could interpret it a few different ways, but what's happening is like an F minor chord, and then I think a G major chord, essentially, but like maybe with the 7th. It's really cool. It's different feeling. It's like, this does feel like fearing the reaper. This is like the wrath. This is the, the power of death And it's just like, timing wise, you might think, oh, it's also in a different time siggy. I don't think so. I think it's still in 4/4. It's just that now there's a polyrhythm of like so. But it gives a very different feeling now because now there's this liquidity of this triplet feeling over everything, and it's disorienting. And the bass that does like the whatever it is also following, I think. Yeah, it's also following that pattern. So yeah, you could say no, see, there's nothing in 4, and I would be like, yeah, sure. But that's not how I hear it, so that's kind of how I'm describing it to you. But and then the guitar is doing some really cool stuff, which makes me want to kind of figure out almost like, is this like a there's just some weird harmony. Oh, sorry, it's... Okay, so... Sorry. That's the bottom part of this chord. Or inversion of it. I love the delay on the... Okay, so... I hit the wrong one. How exciting, man. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how I would categorize what's going on right now, except that it does not have a typical minor major sound whatsoever. Now this chord, that's that same chord that is used in, or that happens, I would say, in Pyramid Song. With that resolution, that... Right? So that's like a major chord with a flat 9 on it. So that's just so super dank. That's what it is. What's going on there? Oh, tritone. I love this part. That note. I love that note. It's weird. Da 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 da. Da. What was I singing? Da. That. Ugh. Drums. I gotta figure out that latency. How are they going to get back? I can't remember. So we're here on G major now. Okay, you know what? That does work because so here's how they get back is because they're playing the F and then they're playing the G. G major is in the key of A minor. It's the flat 7 chord. So it doesn't sound weird to go da 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 da. See? So they're here, and then they just go. That's nice. I was always wondering. More drums now. I feel like there's just more kicks, maybe. Maybe more ghost notes. cowbell is drowned out.
Came the last night of sadness, and it was clear she couldn't go on. The door was open and the wind appeared.
Another extension.
The candles blurred and disappeared.
But now,
Curtains flew and the
the back and forth is gone.
come on there.
Till now.
She had no fear. And she ran to him. They looked backward and said goodbye.
Different lyrical structure.
She had taken his hand. Come on, baby.
There it is. Oh, God. Everything about it is so great. So the third time, they extend the pre-chorus even more, longer than the Romeo and Juliet one. Then when the chorus feels like it comes back in, they're not singing Don't Fear the Reaper anymore. So there's sort of just this feeling of like you've lost your sense, you've lost your place completely. I don't know how many times they do it. I don't know when it's going to shift. I'm just sort of along for the ride. I have to like let go. And it gives it this incredible momentum forward. And so there's the back and forth finally. And then when they sing Don't Fear the Reaper, it all comes together. But the section of Don't Fear the Reapers is so much shorter than it has been. So essentially, they end the chorus in a way that feels almost premature. You're expecting it to keep going, and instead the guitar comes in and takes it. Just like snatches it right out of existence.
Come on, baby. She had no fear. And she ran to him. They looked backward and said goodbye. She had taken his hand. Come on, baby.
Gone. Great drum rhythm here. And this. The bass. Oh my God. The bass is like. And it was doing a lot. I was doing like arpeggios at the end. I'm sorry to stop it. I just had to figure it out. Okay. Amazing. Thanks for going on that ride with me. I've always wanted, always really, like even when I was listening to this song as a kid, I was just like, why is this so good? Why does it make me feel this way? What's happening? And now I feel like I've gotten some answers. I have to like go lie down. I'm kidding. All right. Great. The end. Next, we're going to do a super chat, baby. We're going to do Black Napkins, Frank Zappa. So this is going to feel a little different. Okay? A little different. Okay. The drummer is phenomenal. Zappa is shredding. might stop it because it's so freaking good, but just the, YouTube. And also the chords are C minor. And then I think it's a D major 7 chord. How smooth is that? It's like jazzy, but it's also Phrygian. I like it. But yeah, everyone here is like off the charts talented. And also this is mixed really well. Like the drums are punchy, clear, balanced. Wow. This is a jam. Okay, can we talk about this? Okay, all right. So, so you're listening to a song in 4/4, which is most songs, just the way it is. And then suddenly you hear, you're like, and then the drums go, which is like triplets, and you're like, ooh, that was cool feeling. Well, it's cool feeling because it's different. It's a different subdivision than the whole feel of the song. But you can do the opposite. This one is in, I would call it a freaking slow 6/8. It's really slow. But you could also count it like a faster 12/8. My point is, though, is that you've got these underlying groupings of 3. Okay? And so if the drummer is going to do a fill that fits the timing, they're going to go, and everything. But the fill he did here is in duples. So this is 2, which would sound normal in a 4/4 song, like totally normal. But against the 3, it sounds like, what, that just happened. I freaking love it. Listen again. One and 2 and 3 and 4 and not oh man, that feels good. One more time, and then we'll keep going. That's a smart drummer. Come on, that. Ooh, and the backup singers. I'm sending this to my mom right now. Zappa was her favorite guitarist. She met him. She loved him. Doing duples again. I need to get my mom some headphones. Oh, it's over. Oh my God, that was so good. I lost my voice. It's so good. Yeah, good one. Thank you to Atomske. Atomska. All right, next up is Kraftwerk. Trans-Europe Express, please. Okay, you got it. I'm going to Vector Craft. There's a shorter version. Okay, I think I found one. It's attached to the video. So if it doesn't sound good, though, I'm going to go hunting. Okay. Sorry. It's going up in fourths. That's all that is. Stacking perfect fourths. Stacking fourths. But so musical because I made a little thing out of it. Sorry. And then I can do this. Here we go. Wow, they're saying that so much more European than I was. I thought I was overdoing it. Trans. Ja. Trans. This is a great percussive loop. Europeans on an accent. Yes, I know. It sounds French, but I know they're German, right?
Rendezvous auf den Champs-Élysées. Verlass Paris am Morgen mit dem TEI. Trans-Europa Express. Trans-Europa Express. Trans-Europa Express. Trans-Europa Express.
Oh, we're down a half step. Okay. We changed key. It's Phrygian.
In Wien sitzen wir im Nachtcafé. Direktverbindung TEI. Trans-Europa Express. Trans-Europa Express. Trans-Europa Express. Trans-Europa Express.
Now this doesn't actually have any bass, right? I mean, it's meant to, but if we were to put this into a DAW, we would like probably see that. And the kick has a little bass, but it's mostly mids. But somehow it's just part of the sound, you know? It's like. That's a cool sound. I wish they didn't bring it right at the very end. I guess it kind of goes along with the drums. Kraftwerk. All right. Next is Stevie Wonder, All Day Sucker. From Aaron. Aaron says, my favorite deep cut from Songs in the Key of Life. Now this has bass. Let me tell ya.
Play as funky as you can,
Wow. I'm sorry. Can I just say? So I've been thinking a lot about mixing lately, and one of the mixing engineers that I follow was saying that, you know, she's like, I kind of have an unpopular opinion that, like, you know, can we bring back warm mixes? Because a lot of the mixes now, the modern mixes, have a ton of air and harsh highs. And I was thinking, oh, I actually think I really like that sound personally. I'm like really into it. But also, you know, she played some examples of warm stuff, and I was like, oh, I like that too. I mean, it's just like different. But I started thinking, I was like, I bet you all the vocals, like, you know, before, I don't know, before 2000 were pretty, like, they were darker or warmer or whatever. This is actually mixed with a lot of air. He sounds really thin. It's kind of exciting. It's different. Do you hear it? Like you can hear all the texture in his voice. That's it. Wow.
You can feel your love coming down. I find myself rushing over to do something for your love.
Ooh, double tracks, nice.
I knock on my door. You answer asking what am I there for? I say I thought you wanted me to do something for your love. I'm an old day summer, coming to give something to your loving. I'm an old day summer, coming to give something, but to get none of.
I just want you all to know I'm not trained enough to be able to pick out like the chord progression for this. This is I could do it, but it would take time. So I'm not even gonna try, just for the interest of time. But it's groovy. I will say that it's very groovy. A lot of it's funk. It's got, you know, maybe closer to like jazz harmony. So it's really smart. It's really smart, and I'm just not smart enough. Maybe not this part. I can get this part.
You call me up to say you're sorry for what went down the other day.
Man, he sounds so good double tracked. I mean, he sounds great without it, but man, his voice is just like, it just lights up double tracked. Sounds so good. And it doesn't sound like there's any reverb. I want to eat his voice.
And could I come over today to do something for your love? One love gets me in. What can you say?
I think his whole melody is in the minor pentatonic scale.
That lets me know that I will once again
Until then,
get nothing from your love.
that chord is weird. Aww.
All day summer, coming
Oh, that's a 251.
I'm an all day summer, coming to get something, but to get none of your love.
So much going on here. Oh my god, the guitar is like. Okay, something in the background is going. I was like, is it drums? And I'm like, I guess, but it sounds. It sounds perfect though. Like it doesn't sound like a drummer. It just sounds like. I don't know.
Sometime later in the day, do something for your love.
This is layered as fuck.
That's okay, but maybe by now she'll see things my way and ask me to stay to do something for love. I'm an old day sunlight, come into the sun.
Is this the keyboard bass
I'm an old day sunlight.
or no?
Come into the something to get none of the love. To get none of the being stingy with your love.
Wow.
Only sucker for your love. Giving none of your love. You ain't only sucker for your love. To get none of your love.
Nice. That's solid. Solid. All right. Next is Green Earrings by Steely Dan from the Royal Scam album. Okay.
Cold, daring, no flies on me. Sorry, angels, I must take what I see. Green earrings, I remember the rings of rare design.
Oh,
I remember the look in your eyes. I don't mind.
cool. I think a lot of these chords are voiced as sus chords. Maybe? Da-da. Okay, maybe it's not sus, but it might be like there's a lot of a certain interval that is in sus chords or something like.
Greek medallion sparkles when you smile.
The call and response.
Sorry, angel,
That's
I get
cool.
hungry.
That's so cool. Ding with the guitar. Oh,
like a child. Green earrings, I remember the rings of rare design.
almost sounds like the same chord quality every time, starting on different roots. I mean, I could be wrong, but that's just sort of how it feels. Da 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 da. Nice. Funky. So precise, so funky. Cool. Trippy. Delicious. All right. Okay, so I'm going to wait for Chris to maybe see if there's another song that he wanted to use for his super chat, because it was a Stevie Wonder song and we just did Stevie, so I'm kind of just going to see. Maybe we could, spread it out a little. But in the meantime, if you have a request that's not a super chat, put it in the chat. I can't see past like the last, 5 minutes of chats. So if you did it earlier and I didn't see it, do it again. Do it again. Bak, bak, bang. Bak, bak, bang. Bak, bak, bang. We did. Oh, that's right. We did. You're right. We did miss Clores. I'm so sorry. Thank you for the reminder. I did skip that by accident. Jean-Michel Jarre. Oxygene Part 4. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We listened to Oxygen Part something else, right? Because it sounds so familiar. You know what this sounds like? The Neverending Story. Oh my God, wouldn't that be fun to do a whole analysis on the Neverending Story songs? This reminds me a little bit of the song that plays, or the score, whatever, the cue that plays when they approach the what was it called? Where the childlike empress lives. The it's like a castle, but it's got like a name. I don't know. But it has very similar instrumentation and chords. It's making me feel Neverending Story-ish. Flying through the air on Falcor. The Ivory Tower. Thank you. Yes. Stop it because I'm getting that warning. But this is okay. So it's 3 chords. C minor. It's gonna go to G minor, and then the clincher is this major 4 chord. How beautiful is that? So it's Dorian. Dorian is so good. It's so good. That happens twice, right? And then this happens once. Or maybe it's twice? I thought it felt a little uneven, but now I'm wondering if maybe... Oh, da-da-da-da-da. Okay, it is even. All right. Right, active bass line. This is 12/8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Sorry, I know it's 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 10. It's a little shuffle sound. Yes, DC. I had that exact thought. I was like, what's that song that goes da 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 da? I like the bubbling arpeggio underneath it all. Cool. Oh man, I hate it when things just end like that. All right, next up is The Nerves, Hanging on the Telephone. Original version 45, Blondie, 1976. I don't know what that is. I'm going to pick this one. Wait. Okay, not Blondie. Wait. Okay. Is this the right one?
I'm in the phone, but there's the one across the hall. If you don't answer, I'll just ring it on the wall.
No.
I know she's there, but I just had a call. Don't leave me hanging on the telephone. Don't leave me hanging on the telephone. I heard your mother.
I've never heard this. I didn't know that this was a cover, that Blondie did a cover. This is good. It sounds like the 50s, though, or like early 60s. maybe early 60s, maybe.
Now she's going out the door. Did you go to work or just go to the store? All those things she said I told her to ignore. Oh, why can't we talk again? Oh, why can't we talk again? Oh, why can't we talk again? Don't leave me hanging on the telephone. Don't leave me hanging on the telephone.
Flat six. And there's something and it's something and it's flat six. And again it's the flat six. And I'll be hanging on the telephone. It's a great song. I'll be hanging on the telephone.
It's good to hear your voice, you know it's been so long. If I don't get your call, then everything goes wrong. I want to tell you something you don't know wrong. Don't leave me hanging on the telephone. I have to interrupt, stop this conversation. Your voice across the line gives me a strange sensation. I'd like to talk, but I can show you my affection. Oh, I can control myself. Oh, I can control myself. Oh, I can control myself. Don't leave me hanging on the telephone. Hang up and run at me. Oh, hang up and run at me. Oh, hang up and run at me.
That's good. Something that I'm not sure I've heard before, but they go, don't leave me hang. That little flip or hang. I like that. That's a good song. Okay. Next is, I was given a choice between Queen, Somebody to Love, and Earth, Wind, and Fire, Getaway. And I'm going to put it up to a vote. So I'm going to make a poll, okay? Earth, Wind, and Fire, Getaway. Wasn't it Somebody to Love? I thought it was. I hope so. Okay. Poll is up and away. Don't leave me hanging on the telephone. Someone asked me how far back these streams are going to go. I don't know. I imagine it will certainly go into the 60s. I mean, there's so many Beatles songs, guys. Although, I don't know, like how... I feel like the Beatles publisher is really stingy about that stuff. So, it might have to be little tiny bits, you know, and then analyze the hell out of it, and then like a little tiny bit. I don't want to get blocked. By the way, I'm out of my purgatory, the copyright strike purgatory that I was in for 3 months after the Korn stream. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, I analyzed the entire self-titled Korn album, which was life-changing for me, truly. Not the live stream, sorry, the album. And it was like 3 hours long. And not only was it blocked, but they gave me a copyright strike. And the video is gone. It's like I couldn't even download it. It's just gone. And then I was basically on like probation for 3 months. I thought that was so dumb. I even appealed. I was scared, but I appealed. I was like, I analyzed these songs like in between each song, but I guess it's because when they thoroughly reviewed it, they determined it was not fair use. And I was like, well, I don't think you listened to what I was doing, but okay. So now I'm like, okay, if this ever happens again and I appeal, I've got to be providing educational commentary fast enough into the stream so they don't think I'm just listening to the songs, you know? Anyway. So yeah, I definitely think we'll go into Nightmare Before Christmas Part 2. I know I dropped the ball on that. It just evaporated. I mean, I think at the very least we should do a video on Sally's song. Maybe we'll just wait till Halloween. Years go by so fast. I'm gonna be, I we'll see. So there we go. We'll listen to all sorts of cool stuff that was happening in the 60s, as well as the Beatles. Bye, Leanne. Yes. And how far in the future are we going to go? That's a great question. I mean, I think it'd be cool to hear music from the new millennium. So let's go all the way to, oh wait. Millennium is only 1,000 years, isn't it? Oh yeah, right. So into 3,000. Let's go to 3,000. Okay. Yes. Oh my God, it's hot today. So we had an actual winter for like a couple weeks here, and now it's in the 80s. I need to talk to the higher ups about this. Our peach tree started blooming like 2 weeks ago. Come on. Meanwhile, the trees right out here, the oak trees, haven't even dropped their leaves. They're working on it, but the pictures I took last year of the old leaves still being on the trees with the new growth coming at the same time, I was like, this is whack. Sorry, nature. All right, I'm going to close the poll. It's clearly Earth, Wind, and Fire Getaway. Let's do it. This is also really well mixed. Wow. Nice. Okay, I think this is the Jimi Hendrix chord. Let's figure it out. That was lucky. Is that happening? Oh no, it's just a straight up. It's just okay. It doesn't have the major third in it like I thought. It's not Jimi Hendrix chord. It's just a minor seventh chord. This is so well done and so funky and so tight. It's so tight. It's just like everything's so precise. It's so clean. It's so well mixed. So rhythmically intricate. I think that's just what funk is, It's just.
Take me by the hand, we'll leave the struggle hang, yeah. All the weekend, all the weekend, all the weekend.
Woo! Wow. Okay, hang on. It could be, but hang on. I think there's a flat six, is all I'm saying. Fun. the vocal range is crazy, not only in terms of pitches, but also just styles. I mean, he's doing this, and then he's like, "Ah!" It's falsetto. There's this beautiful 3-part harmony going on. What is that? Oh my god. Is that just... Wow, that was fast. But perfect. Guys, they're on tour. This summer, June. Oh, sorry. All the way till August. US tour. The harmony on that is nuts. So they're singing this, what is it in again? I forgot. F minor chord. But the way they've arranged it is really what's tickling my brain. I'm not exactly sure how they're doing it, but it's just the way it's resonating is so pleasing. The high note feels almost higher than it is because of like harmonics or some crap. I don't know. But it is so well put together. So the highest note I think is this. By the way, I've been having trouble with my voice lately. I've been like singing in the car and being like, I can't barely sing. I don't know what I did to it, but anyway. This is high for a man. It's high-ish for a woman. It's high. It's pretty high. I mean, it's not something I sing a lot. That's pretty high. And to have that kind of control, that's insane. So I think that's the highest note. No. See, it sounds that's what I'm saying. It sounds higher, but I can't tell if someone's doing a whistle note, which is possible, or if it's just a trick of the ear. But it just sounds higher. That's okay, whatever.
Getaway, leave today. Getaway, yeah.
That's that same note. Okay. I think it's just a trick. That's a good trick, though.
Getaway, leave today. Yeah.
Fun. There is a whistle note? Oh my gosh. That's great. So yeah, anyway, they're on tour. So I feel like I missed out on a lot of soul and funk and stuff. That just wasn't what my parents were listening to. My mom was listening to psychedelic rock and folky, Jethro Tull kind of stuff, and my dad was listening to like late 70s, early 80s, like new wave and rock, like Foreigner and Boston and REO Speedwagon. And I mean, I actually don't totally know when some of these bands were like doing their thing. It could have been more 70s stuff than I realized. But he was like into like rock. And so there was no rap, there was no R&B, there was no funk, there was no soul. But I did listen to R&B when I was a kid because of the radio. 96.7. That radio station played a lot of R&B. Anyway, I don't know why I'm telling you this. I'm tired and hungry. So it's time for us to wrap up our stream for today. And yeah, I do enjoy the funk, I have to say. It's maybe still not a style that I like would gravitate towards, but there's so much about it I appreciate, and it's very satisfying to listen to. And I bet you it's really fun to dance to. I mean, I imagine that was a huge part of it. Like, some music is really hard to, I think, separate from dance. Like, it all came together at the same time. some music exists because of the dances, you know, and vice versa. Anyway, okay, thanks so much for these fantastic requests. Next week is 1975, and it's going to be at 3:30 p.m. Central. So I hope to see you then. For those of you that are curious about how things are going with my album, I pushed the release date back to March 7th, but I might be able to release a single or two before then. So, you know, you'll know. I think you'll know, especially if you follow me on Instagram or you follow me on Bandcamp. You can follow me on streaming as well. It's Ixie. Surprise, surprise. And there's also a bunch of public updates on the Kickstarter that I launched. There's like a bunch there, so you can always read up on how things are going there. All right. I will see you next week, friends. Until next time, farewell. Oh, yeah. Thanks for the birthday wishes. Thanks for the birthday money. That's awesome. Bye.